Hi guys, here's Madam OK. How are you? Today I want to paint with you a beautiful exotic landscape using acrylic paint or tempera paint, whatever you have. I have my crazy palettes here, so styrofoam plates with some paint squeezed on them, water of course, number of brushes, and perhaps we will also use the palette knives. If you have metal palette knives, of course they are 1,000 times better. I just want to use those for the heck of it. You also will need a couple of pieces of paper towel to clean up your brushes, take extra water from them, blah 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 blah. Pencil if you need to draw the preliminary sketch. No, that's not necessary. And then of course, if you want to use texture, very heavy texture, you have an option. Either you apply very heavy paint on the top of the surface of the paper or canvas. That's up to you. Or you can use a mixture of acrylic gel with tiny bit of paint. So you see, here's my sky and my water. Okay, horizontal line, remember, a nice horizontal line. If you use pencil, make sure that you draw very lightly. My water will come here up to there, and then I will have my sand here, right? So I will have some waves with foam here, and then I will have my trees, but those trees I don't want to place right away. I will wait. Bikini, quiet please, that's a bikini that you had the chance to see at the beginning of this video. She's meowing, she wants to go outside because it's hot and beautiful. Let us start with the first color, and I think I can apply it by using the palette knife. So I'm taking with my palette knife a little bit of white, and I make sure that I distribute it in the upper part of my canvas, because I don't want to have a super dark sky. Remember, we don't want to create a night effect, like a nocturnal landscape. We want to have a landscape that will represent the daytime. Beautiful sunny day somewhere in Caribbean, right? Those of you who like to go to Mexico, who like to go to Cuba, I don't know, wherever you want to go. After that, I want to move already to my brushes, and for the brush I use this one here. You can use a little bit bigger one, and I want to go with my blues now. So I have a variety of the blues here. I have even purple on the side here, but I don't want to start with the darkest one. I start with a cobalt color that I will apply it on the top, and you can right away see that's quite dark. So again, a little bit more of my white, and I will use a little bit of the blue. I'm sorry, water, what I'm talking about. So you see, and this blue is, I'm not so sure. It doesn't do anything for my painting, so I'm moving to another color, but I think this will look better on the water. I'm just trying to find out what will be the best. Yeah, that will be my water. Good. That means that I have to take it off a little bit. I don't want to have, you see my hands are already very dirty. I'm using my paper towel to take access of the paint, and I'm moving to my ultramarine blue. I really like ultramarine blue color. So I'm placing it here. Do you see this color has more red in it? This one is very cool, has lots of blue is, first of all, blue is primary color, so I can't say it has lots of green, but it certainly has the cool effect. And blues as such are always cool. Though when you look in the family of blues, you can say, okay, this one is a little bit warmer because has tiny bit like a hint of red in it, while the other one, it really seems like to have a little bit of the green, believe me or not. So we can say that this one is a cool and this one is warm. See, and that will be our sky, moving. I don't want to have it too dark. Again, remember, another very important part, acrylics dry darker. So you can let it dry, and then you can evaluate how dark the color is, if it's not too dark or too light, and always apply another layer on the top. Notice my strokes. I try to create them horizontally. You can also, you can leave some space for the clouds. I'm not applying the paint evenly, you see, I'm trying to distribute it the way that we have those lines of colors moving. And actually this color now works well in it, because even in the sky we don't want to have one unified color. Going to the bottom part, I don't want to really have it dark. right? And maybe even we'll consider putting a little bit of the pink into it. And I use tiny bit of it here, you can see it. I place it a little bit here on the side, and maybe with hint of it, you see, I will do a good job here. Because the color changes, the colors will be more interesting if I want to have it. So I'm still going here with a little bit of the blue, and then I will let it dry and see what else can I do. Now, I want to go now to the water, and you can see that this color is quite nice for the water, just the way it is. And I will make sure that I apply it here very, very precisely by the line. I don't want to have a huge amount of paint here. See, I don't want to have it. You see how it blends a little bit with the color, with the white color, white pinkish color that you have on the top. But you see, then I'm coming here down with it, and I'm distributing it like this here. This is done, and now I want to show you what will happen when I apply a little bit of different color into it. And I'm applying now, believe me or not, a little bit of iridescent green, and then I will go with phthalo color. So I'm applying this iridescent color because I think it will really work very nicely in our painting. This is the green one that goes together with the color here, with this I don't think it's cerulean. I have to check on my bucket of paint what is it called, the name. I will check it in a second. So you see those colors are coming here, and I'm applying the paint a little bit heavier because I want to create almost like the feeling, not in the back so much, but here in the front. I want to create the effect of those beautiful water moving with the waves, right? Like you see, each of them is going slightly differently, have this movement. So it's still the horizontal line, but the wavy horizontal line. Okay. So I want to bring a little bit of the purple here underneath, and I will tell you in a second why. You see on the sand. Also, we still have to come here with the color. Okay, so I will bring the purple. There, notice I don't use very much water, and I try not to wash my brush in the water. When I have to, but otherwise it's my paper towel and my very, very dirty hands now help me to make sure that the brush is clean. You see, that will be good, and then this will be even like a water on the sand. Okay, so this looks good. Now I have to clean up my brush. I think I want to move to my sand, and I will use this the Buffy color. See, otherwise I would use Naples color if you decide to use oils. For sure, the color that you want to use will be a Naples color. This one is the Buffy color, and what it does, it's a little bit cooler. Notice how I create the sand. The sand even here will be a little bit heavier applied in some places. I know that there where is the water, the sand, it has a very smooth surface, but in this section here it could be a little bit heavier. So that's what we go here, like you see, coming like this. Just want to have this nice interaction of the colors. Okay, from there we want to move to our water. And our water also can get slightly a tiny bit of this color, and I would even move towards, like this. I still think that we can get a little bit of green here and purple. So I'm going, let's see, still a little bit more of the purple here. See, then it's a very different one, nicely blended. And I don't want to have it perfectly in the center, this part of the wave, so I will bring it slightly like this here. Okay, like this. That's good. From there, I want to clean up my brush again, and I will put some white, and I will put this white there when I see the beautiful foam on the water. See, so that will be my foam coming here. Notice my brush dancing on the surface. Okay, it's not just one color, and I need those darker colors underneath, otherwise I'm not able to bring the effect of the foam. See, because it will be just white, right? So you see it's coming here like this, and then moving on the top here. for sure. And also we can bring some of this color towards the sea, more ocean. I think it's ocean, 100%. See, definitely coming here. You see, start blending some of those colors here. But you still need to bring a little bit of it here. The green will come. But you can see what is happening. It's quite rich now. Now I need to have a little bit of this green coming here now. See, like this. So very carefully applying it with mixing with some white, making sure that it doesn't look like the water over there. Right, so it can go a little bit heavier here, but with tiny bit of white in it. See, so the color changes too. Forms here, the waves, right? It doesn't look the same way all over. So you see, like this here. Why not? Hey, like this, and then definitely here coming. We have it. You see how the blue works well here. I think I can bring a little bit more of it here. I certainly can. See, I like this. Ho ho ho, and then bringing it there. See, that adds something to our painting for sure. See, there's, and just playing, you constantly change, you constantly modulate, adjust, making sure that what you want to represent will be there. You see? Wow, look at this, what is happening here. This one's coming. And then a little bit more of it here. Look at this. See, we're still going here a little bit thicker. I want to have really nice waves rolling. Like you see, like this. Fantastic. And we need the same here. So you see, I need to have it a little bit thicker, and that's the trick here. So rolling. You can use, as I will show you, palette knife. Okay, we'll take a little bit more paint. And you see, with palette knife, well, you will roll it as well. You see, like this. If you want to have it, right? A little bit heavier. But remember, we want to bring it on the top, underneath, a little bit darker paint then. Okay, like this. This can come here. Very good. And you know what? When this wave is here, we need to have also some foam on some other waves, right? It can't be just one will have it. One will be with foam. We also have to have some other ones. You see here, and that looks really like an ocean then. Okay, and then I will apply a little bit of it here, like so it doesn't look like the same color all over. See, very important. See, even here, we want to bring more. And then again on this color, just you see what's happening here. That looks so happy. We want to have a happy painting, right? See this, and maybe still a little bit more here. See, that's something beautiful about painting, because it allows you to relax. Especially in my case, I always have so much work. So to me, painting allows me just to go into my own zone and have fun. Right? And that's what we're all as a society lately. We're always busy. So you see here, like this, coming and having lots of fun. I don't want that the water will look exactly the same way all over. So even then, I want to have variety. It's important to me because I want to have a very colorful painting. Happy painting, right? With all my waves and happiness. Whoop! Look, you see, maybe another one will come here. And then I think I have to bring some of the out here too. Why not? Like you see, to just represent something different here. Why not to experiment? You see, so our wave will get a tiny bit of gold. Whew. Is it possible that we'll have a gold? Yeah, why not, right? You see? A little bit of it here. See? And then I can maybe even include some of this gold, actually coppery color too, if I still have it there, a little bit on the side here. See, that adds to our painting. So I bring a little bit of the pink. You can see it here, how I play with it. See, tiny bit, and I think I want to bring it into my sand. Okay, why the sand has to be just one even color? I'm not so sure. So that's what it will happen here, you see? like this, and then maybe a little bit underneath here of my water. And this is of course my artistic license, but I think it will work, it will suit my painting well. See, a little bit of it here, a little bit of it there, right? So that looks really good. Then I will bring some of my purple here. See, like this, like this, like this. I decided at the end that I want to have a really flat surface here. Good. Now I want to have my palm trees, believe me or not. So I just leave the sky the way it is for now, and I'm going to my palm. Oh, maybe the clouds. Wait a second. We'll put some clouds here, because those skies, they usually have maybe one or two clouds. And I have to decide now what I will be doing with my paint very, very fast. That's good. See, I even make it slightly lighter here on the top, and at the same time I'm changing the colors slightly. Actually, I will move it a little bit more, the blue on the side. So we have this diagonal line here, and then I'm moving my trees. Let's see, we introduce them with some brown. So the trees can come on the side, and remember they can slightly, so maybe moving like this here. Okay, ooh, I have lots of paint, so I have to go a little bit thicker with mine, because it's still quite wet. Okay, one tree will be here, and I bring some other colors on it in the second, but right now, like you see, this is okay here. Now the other one, where we should put the other one? All right, we want to experiment, we want to have lots of fun. Good. So you see, this tree will come, the palm tree will come here, and then we will cross really our border here. Wow. See, it has to be bigger than the other one, so we really have to work on the trunk and bring all those beautiful colors that this tree will have. So voila, it's good to have it here. Then we want to introduce some other colors into the trunk. So I think that this will be a very good addition, you see, for this trunk here. Working on it like this, and a little bit of blue, believe me or not, because blue is always good to have here. So like this, those trunks are not perfect, because we don't want to have perfection here. We don't want to have just brown, because that would be boring, right? We want to have some other colors as well. So like this, then we will, you see, we work wet on wet, so there's lots of paint. Lots of paint. See, lots of paint, and having our fun. This tree for sure needs to have more paint, or the trunk, sorry. Yeah, like you see, for sure. And the same this one. You see, we still don't have it enough, and it has to be thicker than the other one. That's for sure. It has just so much paint that to move it here, it takes a little bit time to move the paint. Okay, like here, I think I use a little bit of black even to help me to create the contrast here. And this will go, see, a little bit more here. I have to have those, the bark has to have those crazy rounded lines followed. Okay, that's good. See, now the colors slightly blend together, which is good. And also the green is coming through. How come? So you see, I'm adding tiny bit of black, even more. Notice I'm creating those rounded, slightly rounded lines, like almost like a half of an ellipse here, because I'm going around the trunk that is rounded, right? Okay, that's good. And I think I can add a little bit of this color also on the bottom of my palm tree on the other side, right? Like you see here, that will look good. Oh yeah, I really like it. This is a little bit there, but we will fix it in the second. There's no problem. I don't want to have it even, so I have to make sure that this trunk is also a little bit thicker. Now from there, I have to work on the leaves, and the vein will come here. Oh, first of all, they will become kind of, oh, wait a second, I still have forgotten about this part here. We have some of those dead leaves endings, so we want to apply them here like this. You see, it's a little bit of it here will happen. Okay, and then we can bring some lighter colors on the top, because those dead leaves, they don't have green color anymore here. Okay, so I still put some gold here. See, I like to have a gold in my this here part. And now with the gold, believe me or not, I will go for the beautiful leaves. So one, it's coming here, another one will come here. I'm creating the vein. You see the central part of the leaf. Okay, I can use yellow here. Okay, and I can get a light green as well, but this I'm waiting for it. See, a little bit of it here. I will want to have another leaf here coming. Look at this. Another one will come here through the water. And another one here. Okay, another one there. So that takes a little bit time to decide what we I'm sorry, where those leaves will come. Some will overlap each other, right? There are plenty of them. Good. The other one now, what do we do with this one here? So will be one here, one there. Okay, something coming there. For sure we'll have another one coming here. My colors on the top, and I will use my crazy green, which is called phthalo green. Actually, I can mix it with purple first because I really want to get it a little bit darker. Then I will build up the lighter colors. Those of you who had the chance to see my other presentation where I created palm trees using watercolors, it's the opposite way. We start with watercolors, you start with the lightest color, then you go for the darkest one. In case of oil on acrylic paint, I would suggest that first we start with the darkest color. So, you see, that's what I will apply here for the leaves. Darker colors first. You see, almost I have also black here. Okay, that will be my one leaf. Then I can come on the top and work on those colors. But I first want to get this darkest one. Okay, so my leaves will be here. You see, I have to have another one coming here, and then this will be shorter on the side here. Those green parts will be a little bit longer on this side. Right, the closer one to us. Okay, and that shows me the direction. So you see, I can bring some of the yellow now onto it, and so you see the colors are coming here. But I need to really get this color darker. Still not dark enough to me. See, like this. I'm mixing brown, which I have here on the side, with some green, and I'm going on the top here, and I create those crazy leaves. Okay, so here it's dark. You will say, Madam, okay, it's so dark. Well, it is dark, but it won't be later on when I will have a chance, like you see, to come on the top and change the leaves. Okay, so here, now I'm going to another one. I'm going to this leaf here. So I'm going here like this. You see? And make sure that I come to this vein with my separate leaves here, and the same. You see those parts of the leaves, sorry. See, I'm coming here like this, and then again more of display. See, this vein is coming here, so I definitely need to have more of my separate those lines, those parts of the leaves coming here. Okay, so you see how rich already it becomes, and we have to work fast on it. So you see, like this, then the other part it will come here like this. See, and it's richer. Now I'm starting using just the green without any addition of another color. See, like this. See, this is quite dark here, but I'm not worried about it. I will change it. See, I'm just layering the paint. Now, this leaf, okay, so I have to come here as well. That's what I will be doing here. So you see, the sea is just part of it is now visible because they came so much of the paint from my palm trees. And this one here as well. Okay, so I will use slightly smaller brush later on. Right now I'm just looking here for getting some of those colors still here working well. Like you see, coming inside here like this, and you see how rich it becomes. Okay, then I'm coming to this one here. I have to make sure that my brush is a little bit narrower, or that I don't have so much paint on my brush, you see. Okay, so smaller strokes. you see, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. And I have to come now with some other colors. See, and that's everything mingles with the white, so I have to be, when I apply it, I really have to make sure. See the strokes coming here. If I have to come with white later on, I will. Okay, this is good. Now I have to come a little bit more with the paint here. See, I even changed the color of my vein because I think this will look better here. See, so I'm starting adding colors. I also can add some blue here, but that will be even later on. Right now it's just the color of my beautiful leaves. You see, it's really rich. It's really rich. It's coming. Okay, still letting it dry a little bit more. Now I'm also coming here with some other colors. So I will have my green that will be more on the blue side. See here? Because it's my tree, so I can do with it what I want, right? Like you see? Like this. It helps to unify the colors, and that's what we want to have, because we are the artists, we have right to do whatever we want to do. See? So this blue really helps. See a little bit of it more here. I have to make sure that the strokes are a little bit smaller, that I don't get them too big. Okay, and then let's see, like this, like this, like this, okay? So then I have to also bring some of the white into my green and come with the lighter version, because my green is very aggressive and I like it, but in some places I certainly can have also a more toned down green. So this will be my green here. Like you see, different green. Little bit, and then I certainly can come with some brown here. That's good, and then with some gold even, right? You see, for some of those strokes here, for sure. Now this segment still has to be resolved, but I have to wait and see what I can do with this tree. So certainly we'll need more of those beautiful leaves. And I make them by using a little bit of purple here. See, like this. Still, this one is a little bit too dark here, so I have to come here with some other colors. The same here, too dark. Okay. Now, tuck. See, a little bit there. We want to have some of those coconuts here as well, so we can bring some of those coconuts here. Okay, and then let's see, and then the other one on the other side, the other here. Tuk. See, a little bit of it more here, tiny bit of it here. Now I still have to come on my trees here and bring more of the green, but a different green, like you see, really heavy. So I'm coming here, I'm coming there, I'm coming there. So I have a very rich painting now. See, with all those thousands of colors that I wanted to have. Right, you see, that's again can be so super dark there. I can bring a little bit of it here, but no, just overpowering my tree. Okay, like big chaos. That's what you want to have. And the same here on the other tree. And then look at this. More of this, of gold, and a little bit of it here, right? See, and the same here. So what is happening, you can interpret it as coconut trees. You can find whatever you want to do with it, right? But you see how rich it is? Now I can make the decision if I want to have some of this gold in the front. Now I have a little bit of the purple that I want to include here on this side. You see, giving a better look to my tree. Okay, this again, notice here some darker patches here, like this, for sure here. See, this a little bit more, and then my beautiful green will happen here. Okay, the same with this tree. I still have to come here to have lighter and darker colors. Okay, this, I still want to come here with another one. I never can stop, like that is my problem, that I always like to paint and paint and paint. You see, a little bit more. I still want to come here with a skinny stroke. Notice how much paint I have. So it's really working with heavy texture on those trees, right? Making sure that we really have lots of paint, and still a couple of darker lines here and there. And I think, looking at this, maybe we'll apply a little bit more pink. What do you think? I'm working with it here, and I will decide here if I need to have tiny bit of it on this side here. See, just to help my painting to look brighter. And I think I can. You see, you'll be very happy painting. Wow! Really happy. Really very happy painting. So this is coming together. Still think of, wait a second here. Yep, we have this water here. We have palm trees here. We have everything. Wow! Some yellow? Do you think that we can put some yellow? I don't think so. That probably would be too much. But the pink, it's certainly a very good addition to our painting. So I will bring it also on the top. Now, where this is a little bit too chaotic here. So I'm coming with a little bit of white, you see. I'm helping to take whatever I think it should not be there. We want to have chaos here, but a controlled chaos, and that is a good term. See a little bit of it here too. You see, just cutting a little bit of whatever we think it's a little bit too strong. Okay, and I hope that you enjoyed watching it, and now with your own strength and motivation, you will go to pick up a piece of paper and start working on our beautiful landscape painting. Okay, so enjoy it, have a good day, and see you next time. Bye.